All right, we're back. Time for the Week 5 predictions. But before we get to that, you guys have anything you want to talk about Week 4? Anything that popped out? Any takeaway?
The Seahawks, the Chiefs, the Bears.
Martha, nothing to say after the Cowboys lost?
It's my birth week, guys.
No, I actually do want to talk about the Seahawks game.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Again, like I said,
Oh, what the Indians are beating the Yankees first.
no one cares
not
about the
over.
Yankees.
Still another game.
The Seahawks again, like me and Ramon has said, and I kind of made up the thing. And Russ, I trust
The
because
MVP so far. this year.
five touchdowns again. He has a total of 14. I mean, I think he's MVP already, in my opinion. So that was a great game. And then Mahomes finishing off on Monday night. I didn't expect that. I don't know if you guys expected Mahomes going off in that.
Rock Dev's comeback player of the year is no longer going to happen because
Hey, can we try this?
Trubisky has been benched by Nick Foles. I don't know what that is.
Can I go to the store right now and buy it? It's only like
I don't think they saw that.
After
Yes,
the
you
video.
do.
After the video. So let's just get to predictions then.
Okay.
All right, so we kick it off with Thursday night, which might be an unwatchable game. Wait, haven't even. Where the Denver Broncos, who will now have Brett Rypien in at quarterback, take on the New York Jets, which is looking like could be Adam Gase's final game.
Guys, why I act so hyperactive is because blame him because he just got me Frappuccino from China.
Who are you guys taking? Or do you want me to
I'm
go
actually
first?
going with the Broncos.
I'm actually going with the Broncos too.
I just I
Oh,
don't-
hey, I like Darnold.
I like Darnold and all, but
But the Jets
I
are
think
facts.
yes. Other than the quarterback, the rest is just okay. I think running game overall is going to be better.
I'm actually a fan of Brett Rypien. I liked him in college. I think that's the only reason I'm going Denver. If it was going to be Driscoll, I think I'd pick the Jets.
No, Driscoll's pretty cool.
But yeah, I think it's time for Adam Gase to go.
Fire Gaze.
Yeah, that's his last game. I've been hearing reports. All right.
Fire Gaze.
The Arizona Cardinals, who were humbled by the Detroit Lions getting shocked 26-23, take on.
Who loses to the Lions? The Lions are such a boring team.
That's why I never took the Cardinals serious. Taking on the Carolina Panthers, who beat the Chargers, but I watched the game. All they could do was get field goals, and the Chargers just killed themselves with penalties. So I think the Cardinals should bounce back and beat the Panthers. They're beatable.
Agree.
Yes, of course.
I
yeah.
agree.
The Cardinals.
1000% I agree.
I don't like the Panthers that much.
Fuck the
Yeah.
Panthers.
All right, next we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, who were just upset on prime time by the Miami Dolphins.
Who do I have in that game?
Taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals, who just tied with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Can I check who I have in that game?
Go ahead, search.
Yeah, I actually have the Bengals here. I think this is an easier choice. I was pretty disappointed in Gardner Minshew last game.
Stop looking at my page.
Also, I think
I'm not gonna have
I'm pretty
seen
sure
this
Ramon had him like pretty disappointed because he had him in his fantasy. He didn't really do anything. So I had Joe Burrow. He's been
Still
in these
won.
close games, so he didn't lose against the Eagles. So I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going with the mustache.
I
Gardner
think
Minshew.
this is Joe Burrow's first win. They can win games. I honestly believe that this is the best 0-3 team in the league.
Fuck.
If you were to put all the 0-3 teams against each other, I would put my money on the Bengals to win.
I'll put my money on
They
the
have no
Texans.
problem. The only problem is the Texans. I think Zach Taylor could outcoach O'Brien, and their defense. We'll get to Texans in a bit. All right, next we got the Cleveland Browns, who beat the football team as they should, taking on the Dallas Cowboys, who have lost to Seattle Seahawks in a close one. Although Dak, don't know what you're doing on 3rd and 14. Throw it out of bounds.
Leave him alone. It's mistakes.
I already know
happen.
where you're going. You can
And
get your team.
I'm going the Cowboys. We should be able to win this one. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna be I don't know what's gonna happen because we've been costing ourselves games, but I think we should pull this one off, no matter how. But we're gonna do it. We're in Dallas, and fuck the Browns. Who the hell loses to the Browns?
Give me the Browns. They know what team they are. They found their identity. It's let Baker throw it like 20 times. Plus, maybe he could throw it more because that Dallas secondary could get shredded by OBJ, Landry, Hooper. I don't know if Njoku's playing. They've got a great running and run the ball with the two running backs in Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb.
Kareem
And
Hunt.
all your defense has to do is get to Dak and their
I
secondary.
think it's possible.
Their secondaries, I'll put it around Dallas. Maybe it's slightly better than Dallas. I got Cleveland with an
We got
upset.
this young stud from Alabama, Trevon Diggs.
That I don't think you like them that much. You just would try to give them credit because you guys picked CeeDee Lamb there.
I do like
I'll
Trevon
go.
Diggs.
I'll go with the Browns, obviously. Overall, offensive threat. Again, like Ramon said, just overall, just run the ball. Have Baker throw 20 times. That D-line could go towards Dak. They could get Dak. Like, Seattle was putting a lot of pressure on Dak over
Look,
there. So.
Baker Mayfield, this for you.
Oh, what he did. All right. Next, we got the New Orleans Saints, who have dropped back-to-back games, but they looked a bit competitive in this one, despite it being Dink and Duck passes from Drew Brees and Kamara carrying them. Taking on Detroit Lions, who just shocked the Cardinals. Yeah, this was actually a game where I was finally impressed by Patricia. He didn't blow it. It was great coaching, but yeah. The Saints should win this one.
Matt Patricia has a gross name, dude. That's why I'm going with the Saints.
Not for that reason, but the Saints are just a better team.
Kamara,
he looks like a way younger Santa Claus.
Kamara, who right now looks like the offensive player of the year, should have another great name.
Why does he always have a pencil?
The type of guy he is. All right, now we got the battle of the winless teams. The Minnesota Vikings, who finally showed life. Justin Jefferson finally came out and had a game. They almost beat the Titans, but it was their best game they played. Taking on the Texans, who were also close to beating the Steelers. They finally got to use their weapons.
I chose the Vikings.
I'm stuck on this one. I'm gonna go with the Texans because I like Deshaun a lot. But my big concern with Houston, their defense is horrible, and that's what was great last year.
My big concern with Houston is their freaking coach. He sucks.
Their defense has not got a sack. I don't even know they've gotten a turnover, but you can throw on them. I guess this is why they were supposed to have Earl Thomas for a
Also,
visit.
they need receivers, dude. Sign me. I'm available. I'm the hottest free agent right now.
Their receivers are cool. It's the defense that's the problem. Their offense put up points. Their defense just couldn't. But I'm going to go Houston.
I'm better than DeAndre Hopkins, honestly. I'm way better than DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm going with Houston. Yeah, they're missing some pieces. Hopefully, they do eventually sign Earl Thomas. They do need him.
No.
I think
they need him, but the Cowboys don't?
Yeah, because
the Cowboys are a different team. The Houston Texans and the Cowboys had an opportunity to get defensive players, unlike Houston.
No, but here's my thing. The Cowboys, when you're a team that's already found yourself, like you know your identity, no need to ruin it with a guy like Earl Thomas. When you're a team that's close to getting it there, like the Cowboys, because they're getting there, they're close. You don't try to mess it up. Even Mike McCarthy said it. I'm first focused on our chemistry. The Texans, as of right now, don't have an identity. It wouldn't kill to just bring on some guy maybe that puts a spark. Dallas doesn't need him. Don't ruin your getting there to your identity.
Yeah, but like my grandpa Skip Bayless said, he said he loves Dallas. He was born in Dallas.
Yes, but Skip Bayless looking at it as a Cowboy fan, not as an actual NFL unbiased fan.
I don't talk about my grandpa like that. Disrespectful.
He's not objective of his team, so.
Next, we got the undefeated Seattle Seahawks, who have the current favorite for MVP, taking on the Dolphins, who just shocked the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I hope fucking Fitzpatrick humbles your ass, Russell. He's the real MVP.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking the Seahawks, but
that won't happen.
But they're frauds. But I'm going with the Seahawks, obviously, and Russ I trust.
Yeah, he's standing.
All right. Next, we got the Chargers, who set up a phenomenal game-winning play, and Austin Eckler dropped it. Could have had the game winner.
He did get
he didn't drop it. It was the dumbass that.
No, he lowered it right into his hands, and he didn't catch it right. Nobody blamed that on Keenan Allen. Taking on Tom Brady and the Bucks, who have finally won 2 in a row. Well, they're kind of getting there a bit, although I feel like they left some points on the board. They could have had more. Could have used more of the running game.
I'm honestly going to go Tampa Bay because, I mean, they're the way better
They're
team.
without Derwin James, and now they've lost Chris Harris Jr. Give me Tom and the Buccaneers.
But of course, he's also the quarterback.
Justin Herbert could actually pull this one off.
Really.
They're not that bad of a team.
No, the defense is too good for the
shut
Bucks.
up. We need them to win.
I'm just saying that.
I like Tom.
If you look at the defense overall, I mean, everyone even knows that this defense is legit.
Oh, yeah, the defense.
I mean, I don't care as long as
I told you that
as long as Austin Eckler gets the ball, I'm fine. Even if they win.
I hope they give the ball to Joshua Kelly.
Give me 30 points, man. Dude, Joshua Kelly sucks. I don't even know why they're feeding him. I saw about Austin.
Next, we got the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the undefeated Tennessee Titans.
I'm going with the Titans this game.
Give me
finally facing some freaking field competition. You freaking frauds.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. You want to earn my respect? Go and beat Tennessee. I like Tennessee a bit more than you all. Although you do have the best pass rush in the league. Your D-line is the best.
Because maybe the little girls will distract Big Ben.
Give me the Titans.
I'm actually going with the Steelers here.
We got Tennessee.
I don't know. I just like them better. I don't really trust their offense.
I have a terrible towel.
Yeah, well, that's for a different reason because
for your school
sucks. Wipe my ass.
All right. Next, we got the Ravens, who just got humbled by the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the Washington football team. And what a perfect way! Yeah, the Washington football team, who I think might be without Chase Young.
So be professional.
What a perfect way for
us to watch and be professional.
You
turn it around.
What a perfect way for a team that just got humiliated on national TV to bounce back and humiliate a horrible team. Give me Baltimore.
I'll get Baltimore.
Same Baltimore.
What are they, like 14-point favorites?
I wouldn't choose these Indians.
Lamar's
for
just
nothing.
0-3 against Mahomes. He's 21-1 against everyone else.
Freaking Indians.
Oh my god.
You know why? You know why they were called the Redskins?
No.
Let's get into
Next,
it.
we got the
They were called
2-1
Redskins.
Indianapolis.
They were called the Redskins because of all the times the Cowboys beat their ass. Their skins turned red. They used to be white, now they're red, and now they don't exist anymore. And you know who beat them in the last game of their NFL careers? The
No one
Cowboys.
cares.
Next, we got the 2-1 Indianapolis Colts who did
It's like,
destroy.
it's like the movie Cowboys versus Indians. Or what is that movie called?
No one cares. Go.
Just the Colts did dominate the Jets, but Frank Reich has done a great coaching job. Although I feel like they could be a bit better at quarterback.
Come on, dude.
Taking on the undefeated Chicago Bears, who finally made the smart move
Fuck no.
and put in Big Dick Nick,
Hey,
Mitch Trubisky.
dude,
I mean
professional.
Nick Foles.
Be professional.
And I got Nick Foles and the Bears winning. This defense actually
See,
puts
that's why I
pressure.
don't like doing video
and I
because
think
he's not professional. He's just a lot of bad.
You were just the most unprofessional one. They can put pressure on Philip Rivers,
You're
which
making
we
me
know
look- you're
he
making
looks
me look
horrible
bad.
when you put
I'm a
pressure on
public-
him.
I'm a public figure and you're saying bad words like that?
And I know the
Okay.
Colts defense has looked good, but it's against horrible teams. I think Foles can rip it up.
I'm going with the Colts here. I feel like, to be
my
honest,
God.
other than the defense and the Bears, the offense overall, I'm not really impressed with this. So
This
I'm
is
going
a-
with the Colts.
Maramo, you have to be professional.
It's the battle of the Andy Reid disciples, Frank Reich and Matt Nagy.
I'm choosing the Chicago Bears because Mitch Trubisky is part of the team, and I told Ramon before the season started. I told him, watch out with the Bears. They're
I told you I like the Bears if they go with Nick Foles, which they finally did.
I mean, not smart, but okay.
Next, we got the winless Giants, who I know you, the 49ers,
Who
were
are they going
expecting
against?
taking on the 2-1 Rams.
Nah, ACC.
But-
Giants.
Oh my!
No, just kidding. I'm
Was it
going with
called-
the Rams.
I know that the Niners
Oh,
are a
fuck
better
you,
team
Jalen
than y'all,
Ramsey.
but they had too many injuries. You could have put more points. I think they have like
Who am I?
they can't put up a lot of points.
The
in
Cowboys when they
They
lost
had what,
against the
16 in
Seahawks.
the first game, 13 in the second, and 9 in this one. That's horrible, Giants. I know you're not about
No, Michael
Saquon.
Gallup, don't
Put
touch me.
more points. But yeah, give me the Rams to win this game.
Yeah.
They're hungry. They
I'm sorry,
they were
Michael
just they were robbed in that Bills
I
game.
got here
they're
immediately
gonna
on
wanna
live
make
TV,
the
on national
Giants pay the
television,
price.
and I don't want to look bad, so I'm gonna fake a
Yeah,
foul.
for sure. The Rams overall better defense. They have better corners than majority of the teams in the NFL. So I'll go with the Rams here,
Who was the
especially
Rams?
Jalen Ramsey. Jalen
Who was
Ramsey
the
is the
Rams?
best
Who was
corner.
the Rams?
Well,
Right.
and Stephon Gilmore.
Next, we got the undefeated Buffalo Bills taking on the 2-1 Las Vegas Raiders,
Ah, that was easy, the Bills.
who just lost to the Patriots. They're a good team. They're not great. I don't know how I feel about Buffalo. Like, beating a lot of teams, although Josh Allen has looked great, I'm actually pretty stuck on this one. I think he could go either or, but I like Derek Carr more, so I'm going to take the Raiders and John Gruden.
Yo,
But I would not be surprised if Buffalo wins. It's going to be a good one.
This
This
is
is the toss-up for me. This is my toughest one
I'm
to
going
pick.
with the Bills.
Overall, I like the Bills more. I'm going with the Bills here. But, I mean, people need to talk about this. The Rams came back because of Josh Allen. Josh Allen couldn't score.
The Dolphins came
And-
back. The Jets
So-
were coming back and then blew it.
This is what we need to talk about. This is why Russell Wilson is the MVP, number one candidate overall, because Russell Wilson doesn't stop scoring. It goes for 1-2 drive stop, but not 5 or 6 like the other one.
I do.
You're
A
just
lot of
saying because
people
he
like
beats your
Russell
team's ass every year.
He's gonna break his leg next year.
He's better.
Next
He's
year.
way better than Dak. That's why you're jealous of him.
Right, next we got the New England Patriots who trounced
this is
the
this
Raiders
is-
who were getting a lot of hype.
This is
and
the game
brought
that
them back
decides
down
the
to
division.
earth.
This is the game that decides the division. If the Patriots lose this game, it's over for them. The Bills are winning the
Oh
division.
my God. Does the Bills?
All we had to do was beat the Bills twice.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Taking on the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs.
Only Tom Brady could do that, but it's not gonna happen no more.
Dude, Cam is 7-1 against the AFC as a Panther, and actually made that. We beat the Dolphins, made that 8-1.
So I'm
We are
going
going.
with the Chiefs.
I guess I'm gonna lone wolf this one. I believe we can honestly put up the fight with them. We were there toe to toe with Seattle. Belichick
So we're the
always.
Cowboys.
Belichick knows how to because we weren't killing ourselves with mistakes like y'all.
But imagine if we eliminated all those mistakes.
We have a better coach than y'all. That's why I believe more in my coach. Belichick
But
knows how
Belichick is
to.
a fucking old ass crackhead.
Belichick knows how to coach against them. In all the 3 games against him, his game plan has gone real. Keep him scoreless or at least not that many points in the first half, which he's done. And last year, he could have won had he had a quarterback that could get him more points. He has that now with Cam. I think Cam could be a problem for the Chiefs defense. Unlike Lamar, who did struggle, Cam won't. Give me the Patriots. I honestly believe we got this. And if not, even if we
Come on,
lose,
you're a senior.
we're not going to get embarrassed
Come on,
like the
you're a senior.
Ravens. The AFC comes down to these two teams.
No, the Bills.
I still need to see Buffalo against the Chiefs and the Patriots. Next, we got Sunday Night Football. The winless Eagles taking on. Well, it's because before all the injuries.
Did we forget about the Titans?
No, we did that when we both
Oh
played Tennessee.
shit! What if we had COVID or something?
Oh my god.
You didn't clean it.
Taking on the 2-1 San Francisco 49ers. Now, I know the Niners are good, but it was against the Giants. I know. The Eagles were like this last season. I still don't want to give up on them. It's still a winnable division for them. I think they can win this one.
Come on, I already told you the Cowboys are easily an 12-4 team, 11-5.
Give me the Eagles. I'm gonna search. You're going Niners?
They already lost the two
I
games
mean,
from there.
Look, I know I shit on you all, but please beat the Eagles this week.
I shit more on the Eagles. That's why.
Nick Mullins, you stupid bastard.
Nick Mullins.
Whatever your name is, nobody cares about you, dude. If I was in the NFL right now, you wouldn't even be existing in the freaking team.
You wouldn't exist in this world because they would have killed you with those tackles.
And finally, Monday Night Football, which has the Atlanta Falcons, who are 0-3 and once again blew a lead, taking on the undefeated Packers, who look like up there with Seattle as one of the best teams in the NFC.
Guys, I mean, they don't need to blow a lead in this one because
Look, Atlanta always does great against Packers, but I'm gonna go Green Bay. But Atlanta, last two times they've played, it's been a blowout. But blowout, give me Green Bay in this one.
This season is scripted for the Falcons because they're gonna lose
Tank
majority
for
of their
Trevor?
games. They're gonna fire their coach. That's why I think the Packers are gonna win this one. It's
Rest in
scripted,
peace.
just like the Super Bowl, right? That's what people say about the Super Bowl with the Cam,
All right, what's your guys' game of the week?
the Patriots game for
Patriots for also. I would not be surprised if the Browns and the Cowboys get into a shootout. That one could be good.
Sure. Nah, the Browns are gonna dominate
I
this.
mean, it's really tough for me, but I'm gonna go with the Titans versus the Steelers.
That one would be my upset of the week.
Tuesday Night Football or
Actually,
Monday Night Football.
who's favored in that game?
No one.
Pretty
It's a 50-50.
Pretty sure Pittsburgh is.
There's a real test for Pittsburgh Steelers to prove if they're really a good team or they're not. And the Titans, we've
Same thing for the Cowboys.
known that they're a good team.
Hey,
Not really.
question: if the Cowboys lose to the Browns, are they still a Super Bowl contender like you say that you are?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I might have to see the way they lose. But I mean, this is a game we should win. If we want to know, if we want to recognize ourselves as true contenders for the Super Bowl, we have to win this game. We can't.
You guys had CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Michael
I mean, this is a
Gallup.
team that could win the Super Bowl. Honestly, we have the talent.
And
But the
you
only
guys are
thing-
trying to front like Kansas City, but
The
you guys
only-
are not better.
The only thing is, we kill ourselves. The Rams,
Horrible coaching. Mike
The Rams,
McCarthy
we
really.
killed ourselves. The Falcons, I'm surprised we won that one. I gave up like 5 minutes. I didn't even think we were gonna do a comeback in that game. The Seahawks eliminated all those mistakes. We possibly could have had that win.
No,
But,
Dak Prescott would have been a smart quarterback and not thrown that into force four-man coverage. Throw it out of bounds. It would have been fourth down.
Again,
There's still 6 seconds.
unfortunately-
Again, that game came down to us. We could have.
No,
Yeah,
the game
because-
came down to Russell Wilson doing the last snap. In the end, you wanted to take the last snap, not the Seahawks. That's what the Patriots did.
We did want to take the last snap, but it just got intercepted, and we killed
Because
ourselves
Dak threw it-
because that stupid O-line, Xavier Steele, whatever the fuck your name is, and those fucking
Is that
dumbass
the
that don't know how
LWE
to
versus-
block for shit.
Speaking
the
of-
false start with the center
Speaking of
dumbass.
O-line, that is our key to beating the Chiefs. They got after what's his name, Lamar Jackson. Patriots O-line, you need to protect Cam. That's our key. If Cam can have time to throw or at
Don't
least be able to move up on you,
that
we can win that game.
Don't
We need to
forget that
protect
we were
them.
freaking
This
injured.
Chiefs D-line is
Dobia
legit.
Wushi is out. Later Banderas is out.
That's not our fault. It's part of the
Freaking
NFL.
Tyron Smith was
It's
out.
Alright.
all part of the
And now to
NFL.
end it, as always, rock that with your
Dak sucks.
your.
Go for it.
What are you again?
Say it.
Rock that.
No, the endorsement to watch your
Oh
channel.
yeah, subscribe to Rock that now, or else.
Dak sucks.